So today we're putting on all of our assets for the Maritime Operations Unit here at Chesapeake Police Department on a display for Congresswoman Jen Kagans, who's coming to present our department with a federal grant that we put in for to purchase a new vessel for the city. Allocated for the Port of Hampton Roads, Port of Virginia. So we do a lot of participation with the Port of Virginia and the United States Coast Guard in this region. As you can imagine, there's a lot of navigable waterway in Hampton Roads. Chesapeake being the top of that with the Northwest River, the Elizabeth River, all the southern branch, eastern branch, western branch of those. We also have the Intercoastal Waterway, which runs from the north of the city all the way to the North Carolina line. So we have a lot of navigable waterway to patrol. Safety on the waters is paramount here in Chesapeake. And there's also a lot of crime that takes place on the water that people don't know about. You know, we have a lot of fishery things that we back up Department of Inland Games and Fisheries with. And with Coast Guard, you know, with the pending storm coming up, they ask us to clear the harbors a lot of times before they reopen the port for maritime traffic. So our patrol will come up and down the waterways and clear any navigable hazards to navigation, such as logs and pieces of wood and things like that, maybe boats that have gone afloat that are inside the waterways and things.
We have more usable coastline than any other city in the Commonwealth, and with these waterways, especially in summertime, there's people out in pleasure craft, and you know, we have people unfortunately driving the boats under the influence, so we enforce that, as well as just provide overall safety for the boating public.
We were able to secure $500,000 in federal funding for the city of Chesapeake to support these guys and their mission, their Marine Patrol mission that they do. And it's very important, especially for this region. We have here the port up in Norfolk. We've got the naval station in Norfolk, all the waterways. When you think of coastal Virginia and all the waterways that are impacted, and we need security for those waterways. So knowing, you know, what the city of Chesapeake does, supporting the police department here and their Marine Patrol unit is really a no-brainer for us. It was an honor to be able to prioritize that and to secure that funding locally.
We have 3 platforms, larger platform vessels. We have the 2 Zodiacs, which you'll see on display over here, which is our inflatable rafts for getting up into shallower water, which we have the smaller estuaries of the Elizabeth River and such. And we also have a 16-person underwater search and recovery team. So we have a Marine Patrol and a dive team, essentially. We work together to accomplish whatever missions that the city of Chesapeake has on the waterway, and also search and rescue. We partner with the fire department as well. We have a dive medical technician program. So all the departments work together, fire and police, to accomplish that mission.
So we're very fortunate here on the police department to have the caliber of officers that we do, especially in our Maritime Patrol Unit and our dive team. And we wanted to thank Congresswoman Kagans for all of her help in getting this funding to help us increase our maritime fleet. Because with all the waterways we have here throughout the city, it's certainly going to be helpful.